love. How you doing? Hey. Look, we just gonna keep on running it. I done switched out the deck and everything. That was expected though, because if I kid you not, like I done seen a few lives this week where the sound done cut out on them. I done seen that. Like, I don't know what's necessarily going on with it. I know we should be coming up on another Mercury retrograde and different things like that too, but I mean, it just is what it is. So, hey, no. Look, I had to spin the block for you. I have to spin the block. We gonna see though. We gonna see. I done switched the deck though, so I ain't even. We gonna leave that last energy where that was at. I done shuffled that back through. Even I don't know when the sound cut off, cause when I looked up, I just seen y'all kept saying look up. Yeah, so we gonna leave that right there. I ain't even speak nothing into the cards. We just gonna see what come out. But that rich homie Quan, some type of way, you damn sure got folks feeling some type of way. He said Mr. CEO is what my title say. I don't know out here that me and my homie did your hoe, you feel some type of way. Look. And then we got jealousy, first card out, Libra, OMG. Baby, you got somebody really feeling a certain type of way. And look, it's like talking behind your back, being envious, petty, attention seeking. I mean, I feel like people fail to realize that when they do all this, especially that talking behind your back and trying to bring negative attention to you, whether they realize it or not, baby, they bring attention to you. Now, their perception of attention might be negative, but once they shine that light on your ass, whoever it is that's paying attention, they might feel different about what they seeing than how they feel, you know? So it just be what it be. It be what it be. Look, facade. So you got people that feel a certain type of way. They do all this talking behind your back, but it's like they smile in your face, putting on the front. People pleaser, hidden motives, weird behavior. You can sense that shit though, Libra. You can sense it, especially when your energy balanced and you just accept things as is and don't make it what you want to be. You know, don't make excuses for an individual. Don't give passes. No, love, don't even view it like that. Like it's because of them. Because you say last year, then your hustle, you got a hustle. You have a hustle, you have a purpose. It's something else that you destined to do. Don't even view it like, again, somebody done tore some shit down for you, baby. They actually made it easier for you to get on your path, because had you still been stuck in that job, you would have been more focused on that job than what you actually want to be doing. You would have been building somebody else's dream, you know. So again, keep going. You here on tarot with me, pick you up a deck, baby, shuffle them cards, see if you know what I mean, you just tap into it. Spiritual bath, soaps, oils, you got consultation. It's a big span outside of just tarot. I actually spoke to a woman, you know what I mean, during a personal earlier, where it's like she incorporates, you know, working out into like her healing practices. Like all of that is important. All of that is important. And then one thing that I realized, to be completely honest with you, is when you finally find like your purpose, what it is that you are passionate about, it seems like it's something that you have been doing your whole life. You do that shit effortlessly. You do it easily. You do it without even thinking. It's repetitious, like breathing, you know. So yeah, like just keep going. Meditate. Ground your energy out. Ground your energy out. And again, like how I tell y'all, healing is something that takes place on a like a day-to-day basis. It's not like a one and done. You It's again, life. You breathe it. Like yeah. Just keep going though. Definitely keep going. Hey. Hello. Keep going though. And you ain't gonna tell me that you got folks out here doing all this, baby, and you ain't big shit. You definitely gotta be big shit. I like to remind y'all of that. Ain't nobody gonna chase down, hunt down, stalk, be obsessed over no weak shit. It don't work like that, baby. You got to be exactly who you know you are. Look, the gift, Libra. You hear me now? What is Renisha? You hear me now, Renisha? You the gift, baby. You gotta know it. You gotta know it. And again, with that what is it? That flippity, that affirmations, baby. I promise you, that affirmations. I don't care, man. And that's why I really like that it was a dude that blew that up too, with that little weird ass dance he was doing with that affirmation song. Go real hard. That's some real live shit for you to sing to yourself in the mirror type shit. Yes. Hey, and just how she come in it. She say you on your shit. You the one. Ain't nobody fucking with. Hype me up, girl. She said I hype me up. She don't even need nobody else to do it. I do this shit on my own. I hype me up. I ain't even don't even get me started on that. Look, pregnancy. Message. Do you hear me? Message. Hey, now let's get it understood too. With this pregnancy, for some of y'all, maybe childbearing ages, if you want children, we definitely got pregnancy out here. But let's also get it understood that pregnancy on the spiritual level, like, is that business. It's going to be that idea. It's going to be like them passions, whatever it is that you thriving for, whatever it is that implants within you where you have to protect it, you have to grow it, you got to nurture it. That's your baby. You know what I mean? Like on a spiritual level. Okay? So when you see pregnancy, again, start viewing things more so from a spiritual level as well as a physical level. Because see, like, even with this jealousy, this pettiness, this talking behind your back, you know how when we get on here, then people get to talking about spell work and this and that. Understand, somebody speaking illy about you repeatedly can be spell work, okay? That has a lot to do with intentions. That has a lot to do with projections. That's evil eyeing. You know what I mean? Depending on how they speak and what they speaking about, it can be envy. All of those are spirits, though. So even with this jealousy, you know what I mean? Again, the facade, that holding up them different masks. It's multiple different people within that vessel. Okay? You being this gift is within that vessel. Okay? Yeah. Hey. So on the spiritual level, on the physical level, Libra, we got somebody that's jealous and they putting up a front talking about something about some type of pregnancy. They being sneaky. Somebody want to reverse the attention back on them. It's some type of fake profile though, something like that. Them hiding themselves or something like that. Hey, we got a third party. Third party being sneaky. Pregnancy, gift, facade, jealousy. Third party, sneaky, pregnancy, gift. Somebody might be giving somebody a gift. If you are pregnant, be mindful of accepting gifts from somebody, because even the way that's coming out, third party, sneaky, pregnancy gift, facade, jealousy. Somebody is faking like they happy, or they faking like, you know what I mean? They really jealous of somebody. They really being petty. So even, and you know how they tell you, like, when you got business ideas, whatever it is that you're doing, baby, you keep it close to yourself. Again, with that pregnancy, your energy is gonna be your baby. Your ideas is gonna be your babies. You know what I mean? This is your shit. Yeah. And we got justice here. It's giving that whatever, you know what I mean? This talking behind your back, whatever this jealousy is, baby. Somebody is under judgment and looked at for it. It may even be like some type of investigation. I understand, right? This ain't got to be no legal investigation. For some people, it may be legal because they might simply just have legal issues, right? But this is really making me feel like a spiritual audit. That judgment card. You know, like, was it fair? Cause and effect. You ran your motherfucking mouth, so now you gotta wear this mask. Now you gotta be fake. Had you not been running your mouth, people wouldn't have to be fake. You will be able to show up in your authentic energy. But seeing as you decided to choose the other side, then that do mean that you got to be fake. You got to be fake. That facade really got to be you, which means that you don't know who you are. You lack some type of identity or something like that. Children, emotions. It's some type of clash of emotion. Okay? Somebody is immature or something like that. Okay? It's to feel when it comes to this gift energy, this children, this responsibility, you know what I mean, this pregnancy energy. What's going on? We just gonna jump back and forth. We got self-love here. Okay? What's going on? Closed off. Okay, so it seems like you choosing self-love, Libra. You closed off to anybody trying to be sneaky. It might be something about like you being able to feel people trying to cause anxiety or some shit like that. It's something where, you know, again, you being made aware of your own energy and how other people's energy affects you. You can tell when somebody is trying to tip your scales. It's what it is. Okay? Yeah, around winter. Right now. There's some shit with a third party right now. Closed off. Self-love. Emotions. Children. Justice. Right. So you feel like motherfuckers is childish. They petty. You cool. You cool. You nurturing you. Okay? So it seems like you don't give a damn about what's going on. Look, get away. You are, I don't know, baby, is you taking vacations or something like that right now? You finna go on vacation? And say run away. Run away in the sunset. Somebody feels like you're able to escape or something like that. It's something about you being able to get away and be happy. Okay? And even though it's fair, even though it's just, somebody feel a certain type of way about that. Look, trash. Trash. So with this trash energy, is something about you throwing out some type of memories or something like that. Too much. You feel like something is too much. The burdens is too much when it comes to this childish person and trying to deal with them. It's a trash and get away. You just really, I don't know. It's really giving me like a ew or something like that, Libra. I don't know exactly what it is that you own, baby. I don't know what it is that you own. Is something going wrong? Where you at, Monique? Say something. Say something. Let me know we still good. We got decisions here. Okay? So we have dreams. Somebody is getting rid of the dream. The illusion that you could ever. It's something with the way that you're dealing with people right now, Libra. It's really making me feel like you have healed to a point where you're able to hey, because I was like, what's going on? What's going on? Hey, but I feel like you've healed to a point, you know, where you're not accepting anything like less than, like, the best way that it's given me is self-love, to be completely honest with you. but it has a lot to do with the way a person identifies with themselves. Like, people are now coming around you and trying to latch on to you, and it's something about the way that they treat you. They're very focused on the way that they treat you. And the thing is, you not paying attention to, you know what like the way that they treat you. It's like you're paying attention, but you're not. You more so self-assessing, like how they handle themselves. And it seemed like, shit, if I be completely honest with you, that you made some type of observation and you realized that you were surrounded by a lot of snakes. A lot of people was operating unfair. A lot of people was doing illegal shit in spiritual and physical. And if I be completely honest with you, Libra, your spirit guides tapped you on the shoulder when they did, because they was going to get their ass toe up regardless. Now, the thing was, either you was going to be involved or you was not going to be involved. You took heed and you decided to remove yourself. Look, as soon as I said it, ghost. You decided to remove yourself from a situation. In which you removing yourself, these people catching karma that is rightfully due to them. And they feel a certain type of way because you not getting hit. But you're not supposed to. You didn't make the bed. You shouldn't have to sleep in it. That's not your fucking bed. That ain't even your house. Do you hear me? Searching in a reverse. That's what I'm saying. You ghosting some shit. You ain't even looking for nothing. You not worried about nothing. You not know. Ain't no searching. You got a lot of people want to express different things to you, though. And see, another thing that I'm being told to remind you is that hurt people hurt people. And you got a lot of people that's in their emotions, so naturally they're going to come to you and try to flip that on you, put you in your emotions. But what I want to remind you is that with you being in a position where your scales is balanced, you don't even need to use your emotions. You're operating from fairness, and facts is facts. Give a damn about how somebody feel. Hey, and thank you. You know, it don't matter how they feel. And see, that's fair. That's just, right? But people ain't used to you operating like that. And not to mention, that's just like how when you see them pictures and you got the whole crowd going one way and then one person, it's one set of footprints go off to the side. It's like that. And it's making me feel like you were surrounding yourself, or you were surrounded by a lot of people that was doing shit that you knew was wrong. But in your mind, you were saying that's them. That's their life. That's, you know what I mean? Not really paying attention to how on the spiritual aspect, with you being aware of it and you still allowing it to take place in your energy, kind of makes you guilty by default. You know, if I be completely honest with you. And something with your head even getting lighter. The more you cut people off, the more like clearer of a head space you have. And then your decision making, your choices, like something is happening quicker. That's what's activating this jealousy shit, this fake shit. It's making it go even higher. Alright, so what you need to understand is that while you ascending, you got people that's descending. And they can't do nothing but focus on your ascension. Alright, but that's not your problem. That's not your problem. Because see, what it is, too, is with all this scam and shit and the fake shit that people was on, you remember how they say now, the first will be last and the last will be first, right? They was in the front. What happened? What happened? That's just like in that Stuck in the Trap when Don tripped. He said, I didn't get no head starts. Shit, I got lapped. Look at me, I'm still winning. It's like that. You had folks that really felt like they was doing shit because at one point in time, they felt like they was running circles around you, especially when it come to keeping all these different secrets floating around your motherfucking head. And all these true feelings that was mutual. Yeah, nah. And you done removed yourself. You ain't worried. You didn't feel no certain type of way, no step of the way. So it's just funny on how it seems like it's an issue when it comes to you. It must have always been you the whole time. It must have always been you. What's going on? We got secrets. So what is it with that getaway and secret? Somebody running off and they trying to keep it a secret? What's going on with the secrets? What took place around spring? Somebody they feel like they're going to be judged or something. It's like they trying to get away from some type of exposure. And see, that's the funny thing too, though. Because with them feeling like you going to be judged, you going to judge them, right? And that threw me off. That threw me off. Confused, right? I don't get in here without, like, thank you. I appreciate the comments. But just like how homeboy just did that, homegirl, whatever that was, like, I don't be with, I done legit told y'all the weird shit that I done been through as far as the beauty spells, as far as I done been through a lot of shit. So you coming on here and constantly highlighting, don't do that weird ass shit with me. I'm on here talking to you about something. I just don't do that. Don't do that. Secrets around spring. Confused. What's going on? So some type of secrets that you held around spring got somebody confused about exactly what your lifestyle was around summer. We got family here. So it's something about you building a foundation, safe space. We got a call here, some type of expressing. You call somebody family around summer about some type of confused. What took place? We got decisions, heartstrings. So somebody decided to play. See now, Libra. This giving me energy just like from the other reading. It's like you got somebody who you beat at their own game without like even trying is what it is, and they still trying to figure you out. And it's funny because this individual thought that they had you figured out. They thought that they knew you better than you knew yourself, and the whole time you ain't even know yourself. So how the fuck they knew you? Just like on Friday with them officers, the security guards. You hear what happened to the last security guards? Hey, don't nobody know what the fuck happened to the last. Right. And that's what come along with this ascension. But see, it's something about you learning, and the more that you learn, you implement what it is that you learn, and therefore you move in different outwardly, and you got folks who was used to being able to get over this feeling exposed. And you know, naturally, when you get a person that feel exposed, they're going to try to respond beforehand. So it's like a get out in front of you. They want to get out in front of you so that they could get the narrative out there first. So that way, when you come, you seem like you lying type shit. And see, the funny thing with that is, it's making me feel like you ain't even try to get no narrative out, no nothing like that. You just cut ties and you left that shit right where it was at. You didn't feel the need to clarify nothing. You ain't fixing, you ain't nothing. It's nobody's fucking business. And then if I be completely honest with you, it's like you done healed to a level 2 where it's like you ain't even in the victim mentality. You ain't even blaming this person for the actions that they took, because you done already processed through your own system and emotions why you allowed the person to get off with so much shit. And it's like a analyzation, a auditing going on with each individual type thing. Each individual. It don't matter who you come across. Work, relationships, again, neighbor, outside, inside, family, kids, all of that. You even paying attention to other people's kids, because you know how they tell you that them kids will tell you what's being said or how a motherfucker handle you when you're not around. And that is absolutely true. You paying attention to everything, though. But it's not even like you. Again, it comes along with your ascension. It's just the way your mind works now. And see, what it is not to say you weren't paying attention before, because you was noticing things before, but you was brushing it off because you was more so taking what a person was showing you, you know, and people knew how to manipulate in that way. But see, they don't know how to fuck with you when it comes to an intuitive level, because when you do tap in to that third eye, it's like you're so obedient with what you feel. Because if it wasn't what I said it is, then why would it come like that? And see, it's also something about you being unsure. You used to be very unsure of yourself in the past, very indecisive, very like fearful, scary, or something like that. Hey, it's a difference though when you balance out that energy. When you balance out that energy, though, it's more manageable. But baby, a imbalanced Libra, yeah, that scale can tip either way. You say, shit, I am justice. I decide. God damn it, it was fair if I said it was fair. I felt like it was fair, so it was fair. Type shit. Like, did you say the judge and the jury? Type shit. Like, yeah. But I mean, again, it's like when you balance that out, you start operating more so with like facts, though. Cause and effect, you know what I mean? Accountability, different things like that. It's like it's not fair just because you said it was fair. It's like, was it really fair? Type shit. Was it really fair? And it's something about, again, with these different ascensions that you're going through, like shit actually mattering to you. You noticing that things mattered that you once thought didn't matter. It's like big and small. You no longer letting like the small stuff slide. You're no longer being quiet. You're no longer sticking around either. It's something about you saying what you need to say, and then you part ways. You leave, like, and you don't come back. You know, it's something about like telling, like, it's your cutting ties. It's something about your knife being sharp. Like your shit is sharp. It's sharp, and you're not afraid to swing it, type shit. You know? So it went from people feeling like they had you walking on eggshells to now motherfuckers feel like they walking on a tightrope, baby, and they tightroping on dental floss. So do you hear me? Any false movements, no false movements. How did I even get here, type shit. And see, that's what they don't like about you too, Libra. It's something about your memory. You able to tell them how they got there. You able to tell them the first time that they fucked up, when they had you fucked up, why. You know what I mean? It's like you know how when you put together a story, and you know how they, I can't even remember all that shit. But you know how you got the top part, then you got the middle part, and then you got the ending, how you got to put all that shit together. It's like you can do that for a person. You could put their whole story together. Hey, so it's even giving me, what is that? Ain't it Thoth? Thoth, I think it is. The Egyptian, it's something with somebody keeping record. And it's wild because it's giving me a keeping record in a not always doing something. Some of y'all didn't do shit. Some of y'all was drug. Betrayed time after time after time after time again, and you just kept on forgiving, kept on forgiving, kept on forgiving. You felt like that was gonna save your soul, or that was gonna be peaceful. That was the right thing to do, to keep on forgiving. And you had to learn that, like, God is a just God. God deal with facts. That's actually you operating in your higher self. What's right is right. So again, you come in different. You come in different. Even like I said to you before, it almost gives cold-hearted to a certain degree. Hey, it almost gives cold-hearted to a certain degree. But it's only because people are so used to you being open-hearted, is what it is. That they used to playing with you. They used to being able to get over. They used to being able to talk shit about you and then hang up the phone from where they was talking shit and call you and ask for something. It's something about somebody coming to pick you up and was talking about you in the car. Right before you come, you get in the car. They was talking about you with whoever. Is something where somebody in the back seat. Why in the fuck is somebody in the back seat if somebody coming to get you? These like grown people. You be mindful with that shit too. Bitch sitting behind you looking all upside your motherfucking head because that whole hair thinning in the middle on the sides. Somebody got some type of weak ass. Nope, I ain't need nope. 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 Yeah, though folks just confused because it's something about you being I just keep hearing tender. I'm not gonna lie to you, Libra. I keep hearing tender. It's something about like lamb, gentle, soft, pure, tender, play-wittable, gullible, naive, dumb. No disrespect. Like you, yeah. Damn. But it's more so like a playing dumb is what I'm getting, because it's like a outwardly the way that you were perceived, but then it's like a inwardly you processing all the shit that you not speaking about it, you're not making. So it's something even with having like a hellified poker face. You able to be placed in awkward situation and process it, and it's like a, you know how some people they face automatically, like they face automatically. Why would you bring your dumb ass in here and say that? That was just dumb. Anyway, you know how some people facial expressions give away how they feeling, and you know how you have some people that just have like a poker face. It's something like that, like the what you processing, certain things taking place and you not responding how it was expected. So we thinking that you just completely missed it. Oh, this motherfucker. Oh, we could get them. Oh, you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, nah. Again, with that thought energy, that keeping record, I was just letting you build your case. So that way, when we get to your judgment call and that hammer come down, nah, bitch, we got proper record. You remember such and such. You remember such and such. You remember. I'm even hearing you give a person different ways of viewing the situation, and somebody just like chaos. Like I had a bitch that I was once friends with like that. It's like she wanted to see shit the negative way. She wanted the tension. She wanted that raggedy ass energy. And I'm like, yeah, think about it like this, or how about this, or how about that? And that was one of my biggest motherfucking haters too. The bitch couldn't stand me. But would hold up one hell of a front. Energy vampire though. I actually ended up figuring that out. Like, oh, you gotta, So yeah, no. If you got family members that's still mixing and mingling with folks that you don't fool with, don't fuck with them neither. That birds of a feather flock together type energy. Believe it. It's true. That's how you operating. I hear that money bag, yo, when he said he said he ain't gonna be cool with his guy op, even if he knew the op longer than he knew his guy. He like, I ain't, he ain't crossing lines. He ain't blurring lines like that. And it's like, yeah, that's how you need to start operating. That's how you handle yourself. Because there's something with people, like outside people knowing personal business. Like, you got a lot of motherfuckers that feel like they know you. It was a whole lot of prejudging. And it's like you was just keeping out. And they getting their ass tossed up. They feel a certain type of way about your progression, about your growth, about your dedication, about your loyalty, about your durability. It's something about you being real sturdy, you being real reliable, trusting. And it's funny because these same people that wanted to come send this type of energy towards you is the same people where they was placed in positions where you was the only one that they could call and you came through. Still came through. Hey, so it's something about knowingly, unknowingly with your karmic slate. It's something about you clearing spiritual debt, but you not even being aware of what the fuck it is that you doing. But that's why I said that to you too. Like, baby, what I realized what that purpose is, you been doing this shit. You been doing this shit. It's just like when I get up here with y'all, my personality been my personality. Y'all just didn't know me. You know what I mean? Type thing. Like, it's like I've been me. I've been real inspiration. I've been me. I've always been a lover. You know? So it's like, yeah, no. I would have completely skipped this over when it comes to, oh, the passions, this, and I would have completely skipped this over. You know? So it's something about you doing the impossible as well, too. Doing the impossible. Okay? It's something about you need to ground out your energy. Ground out your energy so you can hear your inner voice. You can start to remove them blockages, have these different conversations. Some of y'all need to get pictures, like, you know, childhood pictures and different stuff like that. Have conversations with yourself. If you have access to, you know what I mean, different people where, let's say, you holding like certain feelings or whatnot, like, again, have them conversations. If people are passed on, you can write those letters and burn them letters, like do your different burning ceremonies and stuff like that. I really feel like you just got to disconnect. You got to disconnect, and you're disconnecting, and it's rattling cages. But again, it is what it is. It is what it is. I feel like that's part of your journey as well, too. Two rattle cages. You've been calm for too long. You've been calm for too long. I ain't saying do too much, but you gonna do something type shit. Because, yeah, nah. Okay? And, yeah, the conversations, it's a lot of talk. It's a lot of talk amongst family, amongst friend groups, amongst community energy, period. You got a lot of people confused, okay? But again, your journey is going to be your journey. It's going to be certain steps that not even you understand, but ultimately you know the end goal, so you remain focused, okay? What else do I want to go around here? I really don't feel like none of this shit matters. The third party, the sneaky energy, the jealousy, like none of that shit fucking matters. If any of this is going on, then that means that you own your job, Libra. So my thing is to highlight that you own your job. Pat you on your back for being on your job. All the rest of this shit don't matter. The only thing that you got to do is block it out. Block it out. Make sure that you keep your shit clean. You know what I mean? And remain on your job. Remain on your job. You might receive some type of unexpected call soon, too. I'm not sure if you know this or not. With this third party energy, I don't know. Something from one of these folks. Somebody gonna reach out to you. They holding back right now. Okay? Be mindful of somebody trying to play on your heartstrings, though, trying to just, again, get a response, get you to get in your emotions. Hear me out with this, too. If you operating from your crown chakra, that means you all the way up here. If a person try to get you to respond in your emotions, that's all the way down here. You see that drop down? Your emotions is going to be in your second chakra. Your crown chakra going to be your seventh. So they're trying to drop you down 5, mother. Don't let that happen. Don't let that happen. You know, some shit just don't make sense. And one thing I had to learn to do, especially when I was first stepping into my spirituality, I used to pause. I think I said this to y'all before. When I would have conversations with people, I used to pause. Pause, give yourself 5 5-10 seconds. And yeah, 5-10 seconds seem like a while, but it is what it is. If they ain't got 5-10 seconds to spare to you, then they need not to be fucking talking to you anyway. Okay? It's going to have a lot to do with you responding, you know, having your energy grounded, anchored in, and then activated all the way to the top. But that grounding is what's going to be important. Because, baby, outside of that, your ass like a balloon. And you know what I mean? You don't want to do that. You don't want to get too much in your head space. Okay? Learn to blend them physical and them spiritual worlds. What you feel with what you see. Identify. Okay, love. Yeah. A lot of times the best response is no response. You absolutely right about that, baby. Hey, but sometimes you do have to have a conversation. Like, let's say, like, you know, you may work a regular job or just day-to-day activities. You still got to go to the grocery store. You still, you know what I mean, got to have interactions with people. So it be like just mindful, you know what I mean, interactions. And to be completely honest with you, baby, I got to a point where I felt like I didn't want to hear something somebody was saying or something, because, you know, you had some people where it be like, we done had this conversation 3-4 times. I keep on telling you the same shit. You keep on doing the same shit. It's pointless. I just tell them I don't want to hear it. I tell them I don't want to talk about it. I tell them, look, we already done had this conversation 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 times. I'm not having this conversation with you again. You're not wasting my time. You can waste your time, but now I decide what takes place with mine, and you can't have it. Not for this, you can't. You know, and it's like, that's fair. That is fair. That is very much so fair. You know, and I have that right. Like, that's not wrong. But see, now some people will take that as being cold-hearted. Like, well, damn, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, now you take them same 5-10 seconds that I took and pause and just run it through your mind. Yeah. No. God damn it. After that, we can part ways if you want to. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. But it's just, yeah, nah. I'm not going to keep on doing that same goofy shit, that soft nose stuff, you know. And if y'all ain't at that point already, that's the point y'all getting to. And I want to be the first one to tell you, do not feel bad. Surely don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. And I also let you know that most of the time when you be feeling like people be doing that, manipulating or trying to get over, they do be doing it, and they be knowing it too. I do you one better and tell you that when you got intuition and you call it out, you really be catching their ass off guard, because how the fuck you know that? Not to mention they used to not being called on their shit. You got some master manipulators, baby, where they do that all day in, all day out. All they know is to manipulate. Okay? But yeah, nah. You cool on that. And it's something where you was dealing with people where they felt like you would need somebody. You would need somebody. So, again, I don't know if you used to operate in that people pleaser energy or what, or you appeared to. It's something like that. So you also like getting some type of, it's something about you being in this isolation, you pulling back, you being secret. Because it's something where it's like, if one person didn't know something, they would be able to go to it. Somebody had contact with you where they was able to have their hands in on your business to know what you was doing. But it's something with you like breaking a chain, that cutting the head off a snake. I don't know why it's giving me all that shit. Chicken, like the chicken with his head cut off. It's showing me like movement but no head. So that's like aimless movement. Like, you ever seen like when they chop the chicken and then the chicken just be running? It's like you ain't even got no head. You can't see where you going. You just running. Adrenaline. Adrenaline junkies. Hey, it's something too where it's just, yeah, nah, Libra. What's going on? What the fuck? What is saying? Yeah. Not to mention, I had to learn too that dealing with people, like I said, that deal with people that don't fool with you. Motherfuckers will talk to you, take your business, and tell it to somebody that they know don't fuck with you because they know they'll be able to get off how they really feel about you with this person, and it'll never get back to you because you don't talk to that person. When most of the time, though, with that flogging that shit, when they fall out, that person usually be the one to come back to you and tell you what the, like, that shit just be messy. It just be messy. So it be like, again, yeah, no, I'ma just eliminate the whole thing. What they say, that cut off your finger to save your hand type of energy? Nope. And see, that can be, how can I explain it? Because I always say that we deal with heartbreak on different levels. Like, heartbreak don't always have to come from like a loving relationship, a partnership, or nothing like that. Like, your friends can break your heart, family members can break your heart. Like, it's different situations that cause its heartbreak, or that can be taken as heartbreak. And that shit can be heartbreaking, especially when you find out like some shit like your day one. You know what I mean? Them betrayed you, or they was never, you know what I mean? They was a day none. Your day one was a day none type shit. And it's like, damn, you know how hard you went for an individual, and they still can manage to respond to you, in such a manner. But see, what I also try to remind y'all of is that you're dealing with people who's wounded. You, again, that hurt people. That's not just a saying. You dealing with people who's operating out of triggers. They're operating out of traumas. It's not even about you at a certain standpoint. They're maneuvering because they think that they're trying to protect or guard or back, they self. And it'd be like, yeah, no, you actually destroying yourself is what you're doing. But okay. Again, with that free will. And again, Libra, I love it because it's the more and more that I get into it, it seems like you really just operate from some type of, like, I just keep getting like a anointed energy. But like with the amount of stuff that you accepted, I can see how you appear to be like, what Craig say, remedial. This motherfucker be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? All the way up until now, though. Like present day, I understand it. Because especially with the way like that the energy has shifted. You know what I mean? It's like some people, like they ended they contract. Like they ended their contract. You got some people that did so much motherfucking spell work that they got their bloodline in purgatory. It's all type of shit going on. You know what I mean? And I feel like with your energy, it's something about you embodying the power where you could cause a lot of destruction is what I'm hearing. It's something about you being able to really mess things up. But when it comes to that free will, you choose not to do a lot of shit, which is why, again, you have the power position that you have. That's why you're gifted the way you gifted. That's why you're taken care of the way that you're taken care of, That's even like baby, you know what I mean? Like, they had got up here, Renisha, when she said that, like, they fucked up her job, like she been out of work for a year, and it's like, you've been maintaining for a year, so you've been taken care of. You've been taken care of. Like, I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean? It'd be certain things that make you feel a certain type of way, but it'd be like, you ain't going without. Hey, I know you ain't going without because you was able to jump on here and still be online. You still got access to the internet, baby. You know what I mean? Like, it's certain little things. In certain little things where, again, you will still be taken care of. You're not just gonna be completely just left out, no matter how bad it get. Like, you'll be taken care of. That's showtime. Hmm. Hey, and for some of y'all done been in fucked up positions. Y'all done been in some fucked up positions. Like, people done seen you high and they done seen you low. Low, 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 low. The last time you got low, you got so low, motherfuckers kicked you while you was down because they would show you wasn't getting up. They were sure. Mm-hmm. Joined together, clicked up, talked about you, kicked you together. Mm-hmm. Yep. That nice ether. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's really giving some type of resurrection type energy. But it's like when you resurrected, you different. You not who you was before. It's like a real live rebirth, a real live magic trick. It's different. It's confusion. It's confusion. I can understand why they're confused, but see, it's because you're dealing with people that ain't never been through no rebirth. You're dealing with people who don't like change. They fearful of change, so they've never accepted or submitted, surrendered, like to God, divine, the way that you did. Mm-hmm. And it's like you being built back up, like right in front of their eyes. But you know how they say, what they say, gotta prepare a feast for you in front of your enemies. It's like that's what's taking place right now. Your table is being set, and they looking, feeling a certain type of way because they starving. But baby, that guilt won't let them come forward and ask for nothing because they know now that you know. And without that mask, without that facade, what I say, they ain't had no identity. It's like they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. Hmm. See, you was dealing with people who was trying to be more appeasing when it came to the physical, when it came to the material. I feel like you focused a lot on your spirit, on your inner work, on your healing. Hmm. You did the inner work. And with that flip, whatever done happened, is something with your inner work now coming outward. That Ten of Pentacles, that inheritance. Hmm. It's even giving me like a sentence to training, like you was being trained. It's something about hearing your voice. And I feel like that's going to have a lot to do with your intuition. AKA what you may consider to be your thoughts, but what you figuring out ain't all your thoughts right now. Real live main line. What they say, call them up and tell them what you want type energy. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. But it's giving me like that smoky energy from Friday. Remember, he was like, how did he say it? It's something about the way he was telling the girl, like if she come by, he ain't gonna call her. Or if you it was something, it's something like that. Like it's really giving me like a taking note, like maybe you was unaware of your spirit team, unaware of your gifts, unaware of the power that you have. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you was doing, Libra. You look like you was sitting somewhere, you was twiddling your thumbs, and hey, I was born in the 80s, right? So you remember when I used to go to the dentist office, they had this little game where it was like a little box and it had like two buttons on there. It was filled with water and it was like little rings in there. When you would push it, it would blow air through, and the rings used to go and used to float. You used to have to try to get them on the what the fuck, on the stick thing. It's giving me that energy like that. Like you was somewhere and you playing with the damn water thing. You pushing the buttons, you watching the rings float, and it's all this shit going on around you, and you just, where the fuck you at, Libra? Mm-hmm. Hey, I don't know why my spirit TV playing like that. And then it's like divine come and get you. Like, come my child, he get you and you tell everything that's been going on. This been going on, that been going on, and such been going on, and such as, yeah. I feel like Uncle Elroy, you sound like a spiritual snitch to me. Say you say. Hey, it is what it is though, Libra. Fuck them. Fuck them. Let them hate. It come along with the territory. You know, only God can judge you. It's as simple as that, as you can see. So, I'm done fucking around with this, Libra. I don't pay these folks no attention. Double down on your spiritual baths. Make sure you say your prayers. Make sure you're doing your cleansing. You know, somebody put your salt down in your house. Put salt in the four corners of your rooms. Every room in the house, the corners. Pinch of salt. Okay. Put some salt across your threshold when you first come through the door. Just a strip. I feel like I need to be more specific with that strip. You shouldn't be able to see. You shouldn't be able to come in and see a damn white line. Okay? Okay. Again, with them corners. That salt in them corners. If y'all into crystals, get you some, I don't know where y'all at, but I have like a crystal shop that sells black tourmaline pieces. It's kind of like the shavings, because you know how black tourmaline is soft. It breaks apart easy. I know that's right. It breaks apart easy, so you could get them if you got the little ledges for your door when you come in. You can put little pieces over your ledges, all your doorways, your thresholds, even your damn bathroom door. Just make sure you cleansing. You cleansing and you praying. You know, you cleansing and you praying. And I like to go straight to divine, straight to God. You know. And yeah. I don't feel like you got too much worrying, no, none of that. Outside of doing, the only thing that you need to do is surrender. And remind yourself, it ain't shit happening to you, it's happening for you. It be a lot of cliche stuff. Hey, baby, if you asking me if it's people that you need to get out, if you feel like they need to go, then yeah, that's going to be your intuition. Your intuition is telling you it's people that need to go. If you don't feel like they need to go, then enjoy the show. Let the party go on, you know. Hey. You said it was confusing, Monique. I think I understood it because y'all see the way I be having to chop up my words in order to do my captions. Hey, I feel like you playing with me. Yup. You better run for the hills. You better run for the hills because, baby, yeah. Going nuts. They using you. Nah, let me stop playing. Stop playing. Tap into your intuition. If you feel like you being you, you shouldn't have to ask me none of the stuff that you asking me. The mere fact that you're asking me, it should be confirming that it's happening. You know? So, yeah. I feel like you playing, though. If I be completely honest with you. I feel like you trolling. Because even with me feeling on your energy, it's like... Yeah, nah, you trolling. And I was finna just troll with you, but I don't really feel like doing it. I feel like we got a nice vibe. I'm pretty calm. I've been pretty calm, so it's not worth it. And apparently, if that's what you worried about, it already done ended for you, baby. It's already ended for you. You was left behind. Yeah, though, y'all. I'm gonna see. I got some more readings to do. Y'all got anything y'all want to say? Anything y'all want to say? Anything y'all want to say? Hey, and I'm Momo, baby. I already done told you what I say. It's billions of folks out here. It's just a little bitty piece of us. Nah, we already know. The only thing, we just need to know how to fight. Know how to fight. You welcome, love. Thank you, love. You gon' get triggered and you gon' get tried. Like, it come along with the territory. Even after ascending, your awakening, it's constant. It's constant. I feel like it's like grieving. Because, you know, with grieving, it's like when a person say, like, when does the pain go away? The pain can never really go away, but you find different ways of coping, different ways of adjusting, different, you know what I mean? Again, that shit don't stop. The attacks don't stop. The all that shit don't stop. But you legit, you grow. You ascend. You grow. Ain't no need. That's true too, love. What did it say? D Maria. Yeah. And I feel like that all was us once before. Anybody. Even, you know what I mean? Like, and I just say us because it's like people that read with that questioning, you know what I mean? Or that confirmation. It be real. It be real. Yeah, you just need somebody to confirm it. And but then it be like too, somebody confirming what you already knew should let you know to stop questioning what you know now, though. You know what I mean? You be having to retrain your thought. Once you get that clarification of you wasn't tweaking at all, you should be able to read you a motherfucker up, down, around, side to side. What you say, bitch? You don't even come over here with that. Nah. Thank you. Excuse me. Yeah. The discernment is going to be very important. Always. Always. Hey, but see, the thing be, like, because dealing with day-to-day life, most of the time that you can pile so much different stuff onto your plate where you don't know how to identify what is your energy and what's the next person's energy. So you just carry it all. And that's like a no. That's what you let them carry their own shit. That's all right, baby. Heal it. Heal it. The mere fact that you even still hearing, you was able to say that to me, it's a blessing. You are blessed. You are here. You know, you able to communicate. You able to do something. You're still able to grow. You here. So you release that sadness, baby. Release that sadness. Release it. Let it go. Find you something else to do. Maybe paint. Write, draw, crochet. I got into crocheting years back. My little hats, hats and stuff, I made them. I made them. You know, I said that I do my nails. You getting to use some other stuff. You figure out how to channel that energy. Hey, And this shall also let you know that that sadness, that different stuff, when you take that and you harness that energy and you flip it, it be powerful. Because most of the time when you hear artists and different things speak about that, they say that they make their best music or they make their best shit when they in heartbreak. Don't waste that energy is what you don't do. Take that shit, double it up, and slam dunk that shit is what you do, okay? For real. For real, for real. Thank you, love. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, I'm telling you, that's how I keep it in my mind though, y'all. It's more of them than it is of us. It's so much negativity. It's so many people that choose like just yeah, no. Yeah, no. And there's so many more of them where you got to deal with that so much that you can tend to feel like you're the only person like you. And it be like, yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. You ain't, baby. They just got to spread out. Because if they group us together, then they really going to be fucked. You know what I mean? We actually can sometimes tap some of them folks on the shoulders, make them, you know what I mean? Different perceptions, see things differently, make them say, make them question, you know? We got people that repent. We got people that decide to go the other way after going the wrong. You know what I mean? It's life. It's life. So I try to make sure I be available. I try to make sure I keep it as simple as possible. You know, we done dealt with enough confusion, enough of the, you know what I mean, the bullshit and all the rest of that. I want you to understand me. I want you to understand me. And I want you to be able to take something from it, from the session. You know what I mean? If it ain't nothing, like I say, I always said, you ain't coming after no weak shit. And creatively designing my home on a budget. Yeah, yeah. Hey, because that be fun. Even when you look at them different DIY channels and they'll tell you like how you can do the different stuff with Dollar Tree. Girl, bye. Girl, all of that. I used to go down to the lake and collect the rocks. You know how the rocks in the water, baby. You put some of them rocks in the water. I had all type of vases with rocks and water all around the house. And for real. You too, love. Thank you. You too. Just try it. Get into it. Get into it. Like, it'd be amazing. And then, you know what I mean, you have these different crafts, these different things that you do. Like, stop sleeping on yourself too. Like, even how we on here, thank you, love. Even how we on here, you know what I mean, and we on YouTube. Like, if you got crafts, record yourself doing your crafts. Record yourself the different steps. You might have some people that's in, you know what I mean, hell, some people, I done seen the kids sit and watch other kids play the game. You ain't even playing the game. You sitting and you watching somebody else play the game. Baby, get your ass on out there. Get your ass on out there. Stop sleeping on yourself. Say, put the DVDs on. Yes, yes. I think say if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Like you, again, you will find out that you your own worst critic, baby. You be judging yourself harder than anybody else ever judging. And if they is judging that hard, most 9 times out of 10, you won't really know about it unless you tap into it on the energetic level like we doing. And just like I told you, they ain't gonna come after no weak shit. So if you feel it, then you indeed get your ass on out there. That means you a threat. She say they hating and I ain't even got a date on it type shit. Damn, just off the idea. They see your greatness. They know your greatness. You the only one. They got to convince you that you ain't got it so you don't do it. Convince you that you ain't got it so you don't do it. Calm down. You do too much already. Aw, love you too, love. Love you too. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, it be mutual. It be mutual. We got to have a place. We got to have a place because, what do you say? Our house in the middle of the we got to have us a place because fuck that. Fuck it. Yeah, no, Libra. Just keep your cards close to your chest. Keep your business to yourself. Things have changed. Time done changed. People done changed. Yeah. Keep stuff to yourself. And don't never feel like you alone. Don't ever feel like you alone. Cause again, you got not only your ancestors with you, but baby, you got divine backing you. And what I tell you, he backed the facts. Libra, you are the facts. He backed the facts. He ain't backing no bullshit though. He ain't backing no bullshit, but he gonna back them facts. Okay? So don't never feel like you alone. Cause baby, the backing that you got, you don't who? You know who you just know it. Just know it. Just know it. For real. Know it. Don't question it. Know it. Start trusting yourself. You know what you know. You feel what you feel. Okay? And most of the time when you tap into your intuition like that, you might feel shit long before it even happened. Like you could feel that a bitch is gonna have a problem long before they even express any type of distaste for you. You been felt it. You knew this bitch didn't like you up on high. My name is. You knew that. You could feel that. It was something about it. You felt that. Maybe you didn't say nothing because you know what I mean? And then later on down the line, whole time, oh, I felt that. And cool, that shit is gonna happen, right? But moving forward, what you need to do is remember that initial feeling. That first feeling when you felt it, but you know what I mean? And you still, and next time when you feel that, don't follow through with the, I don't need you to show me I know who you are. I'm familiar with that. I'm familiar with it. And again, like baby said too, you make sure that you use your discernment because, baby, I always say God got a sense of humor and spirit be a little tricky. Sometimes some shit will appear to be one way and that ain't even what it is. That's why you make sure that you go inward. You do your healing so you ain't reflecting your trauma on people. And then you feel like somebody doing some shit that they ain't even fucking doing because you hurt. You hurt people hurt. Make sure you don't be no product of your environment now, baby. Okay. Just be mindful. That self-awareness. Be mindful. Always check in with self. Don't never be too proud to check in with self. And yes, mistakes still happen. Apologies do matter, though. Sincere apologies. Okay. You welcome, love. You welcome. Yeah, though, Libra. I just wanted to make sure I spent the black on y'all because they had cut us off. I'll probably record y'all another reading, but yeah, these lives have been a little glitchy lately. These lives have been a little glitchy. And I don't know what that's about, but that's fine. Because, you see, I don't know. I ain't stop. I was coming back. I was going to do it again. I'm going to try again. You know, so. Love y'all, though. Thank y'all for y'all likes, comments, subscribes, the time that you spend with me. And congratulations on your ascension. Congratulations on the saying no to fuck shit. You know what I mean? That's funny with my sense of humor. Hey, the way my sense of humor was telling me it's like a recovering addict. You know how when they go to AA meetings and they get their little month, they get their 2 months. They look. That's how spirit doing you right now. Like congratulations though. You know what I mean? Yeah. And yeah, that shit get hard. You know, some days are more easier than others. But again, shit, you proven to be the toughest soldier for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, you, again, he ain't choosing no weak shit, no bullshit. So you remind yourself who you is. Them affirmations again. I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. I was finna block you too, because most of the time people be on here talking shit. You better not, it better not be nobody fucked up either, or I'm gonna eat your ass up too. I'm finna check right now on his ass, just so I know if I want to get you while you in here. I don't look like her. I don't look like her at all. Maybe it's the dreads, but yeah, nah. I don't look like her at all. Hey. But you, yeah, no. I still say thank you though. I do feel like she's a beautiful woman. But nah, I don't. But yeah, thank y'all for y'all likes, y'all comments, y'all subscribes, and y'all have a good day. We gonna do it again. I'm gonna play around with the lives a little bit, but yeah. See you guys later.